Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and beautiful Keenan City, nestled beneath the pine trees. The home of the North Carolina Tar Heels, fired up and ready for this energized battle. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Tar Heels will kick this away to get us going. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Scanning the field. It's Montgomery. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. Was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe
He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Third down coming up after that running play. The linebacker shifting around now. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. It's caught. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They stop him, but it's a first down. And the Tar Heels moving quickly down the field here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Powering through. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Tar Heels hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal.
Get set, get set.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. 2nd and goal for the offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll hand it off. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Pressure is coming. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Dropping back, it's Montgomery. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47. The Hokies with 1st and 10 here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this 1st down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. Now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Hokies will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he lobs it deep down the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Defense is coming after him. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
When he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Montgomery. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He'll go down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
And the Hokies looking to cash in this red zone trap. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Takes the handoff. It's Cole. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Hey, the windows are so tight on these throws for this quarterback. Positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's 3rd and goal, getting so much closer to punching it in.
Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They break the huddle for 3rd and goal now. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd this drive.
Get set, get set.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. So we're all tied up after that one, Kirk. A potential shootout on our hands here?
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. This group was coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll try and run it. Here's the running back.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Catch made down inside the 15. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the run here. Lets it go. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Virginia Tech, 14.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw. It's Montgomery. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Hokies come to the line to run the hurry up.
That's a first down for the offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. The defense with more pre-snap movement. They look to throw it here on second down. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, that's quarterback and his receiver.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Looking to throw it again. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. It was a foot race and he won it.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Point after, knocked right through. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. First down, looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. From the shotgun, drops back. He's looking to scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Second down after that previous play. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Catch made on the left side. Defense makes the stop after the completion. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Now, 4th down.
And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw. It's Montgomery. The pocket breaking down. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Trying to extend the play. He's going to pull it down and run. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
And he throws his third interception of the day. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. The PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. Looks like one more play here before halftime. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hokies will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. We get the second half started with a running play. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Handoff to the back. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Can he get there on the ground? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Brought down at the 33-yard line. Fourth down coming up.
And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
To throw, it's Montgomery. Snags the quick throw. Gets some space and on the 30. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I, over the years, have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Try to run it with the option. Powerful running here. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the Tar Heels are in the red zone.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Now, a 4th down.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Toss play to the outside. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense has picked up the football going the other way. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. The 10. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. The 6 points. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game to tie the game is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. A handoff from the shotgun. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Montgomery. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Hokies.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
The defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Okay.
Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs.
Here we go.
Here's the option play. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the Tar Heels will have to kick this away. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Movement at the second level of the defense now. He's brought down out at the 46. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. There's the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Hokies line up on 1st and 10 now. On the ground, it's Cole. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking to pass. It's Montgomery. He's running out of time here. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
So they get stopped trying to run the ball on 1st and goal. Now they take a sack here on 2nd down. Offensive coordinator's got to find a way to flip the script on this defensive coordinator because right now the defense seems to have the upper hand.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they'll claim the 4th-quarter lead. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt. And he paid the price. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now, defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Using his legs. It's Cole. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Montgomery. Catch made on the right side. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be ready just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Virginia Tech.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Here's that defense shifting again. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Hokies looking to cash in the red zone.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. 1st down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. He'll throw it now. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's into the end zone. But hold on, there's a flag down. This might be coming back. So the pick six is wiped away by the defensive pass interference. What a huge call there and a big momentum shift. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
Brings up second down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He bought some time, now lets it go. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. The clock is still running. They'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds his target. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion.
Here we go.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. And the Tar Heels looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. And the offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, UNC. This offense cannot be stopped. The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense still out there. They're going for two here.
Let's go.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And they've got him. A sack on fourth down. There's a penalty marker down. If it's on the offense, it's a change of possession. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
North Carolina, 34.
And the hands team able to recover the football. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. So the win streak continues. Kirk, this team could have gone either